dropping right into it. No starting soon because we're running late. That's how it happens in show business. Not really. You just said that earlier, and I was like, this is show business, isn't it?
I do like it is show business.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like a revelation to me. Yeah.
So you're over halfway to your goal for Babel.
I see that. Reggie, get the fuck out. He's gonna eat Birdie's food. Come on me, I'm just eating corn nuts.
Got Serafina, who's decided something smells awesome around here, so she might be making her debut on camera.
Well, there you go. That chair that we put in for Zeke is it's just too small. Like,
Is it?
He's like a very small person, not like a doll.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to make chairs for short people. What would you prefer?
We'll just stand. Forever. Does that happen in real time too? Potions and plants?
Yes.
So even after
you can actually watch it.
No, I'm at like if I close the game, does that continue to tick?
Oh. That's a great question. I have no idea.
Fluxweed. Fluxweed stems. And actually,
You want to make Deke's chair a little bit bigger before we continue on our quests? I feel bad for the guy.
It's only got like 3 sizes.
Oh, that's fair.
It's like big, small, and medium.
Do we want to learn our first curse? Can we learn our first curse?
That's in the Shadow of the Undercroft, right?
Yeah. Are we the required link? Do we know Confringo? Oh no, we're getting Confringo. Are we level 8?
That's what we learn. Yes, we are. That's why the number is green. I would assume, because I think it's red on the shit that you're not the right height, like the right.
I think you're correct. Which would you rather be able to do? The go away command or the one of the fuck you commands?
I think I can get this done, or at least start it right now, because I can run and go buy that from the potion shop, right? Like the Fluxweed stem. And then start brewing the focus potion, and then go do that quest, and then I can come back and the potion will be done.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking right now. Mom Tai says hi. Yeah.
Did a good job with this game.
They really did.
Than Hogsmeade.
I love that. I mean, obviously it had to be this way for the game to make sense, but like I love that it's just the 5th years in Hogwarts in the 1800s could just leave the school whenever they wanted. Like nobody gave a shit about these children, but like the 5th years when Harry's there are like closely monitored. They're like this weekend once every 3 months, and you get checked before and after you leave and come back.
What can I do for you today?
It was a different time back then. They just answered the doorbell for anyone.
True. Why do you not have...
What are you looking for? Down. Potions.
Oh, I was looking for, I was gonna craft it.
A wise
I'll
decision.
just buy it, I guess, yeah. Fire maximum.
Maximum and Edurus potions. Aren't those also him?
Yeah, but I've crafted those already.
Oh, cool. And you just have to use them at the same time, right? You don't have to, like, be in combat?
As far as I'm aware. Edurus.
Hooray! We're stone.
There's a dick joke to be made there.
What? The fact that you're very hard right now?
The fact that I'm hard as rock.
Also, didn't you just do the endurance potion?
God.
Like, you're gonna last longer now.
Oof. Oh, there it's gone. I'm done.
I feel that.
Alright. I'll attend potions class after we go and talk to Sebastian.
We gotta learn our first curse.
There's a weapon in Destiny 1 that I wish they had brought to Destiny 2 called the First Curse. And it's supposed to be like the sister to my favorite gun in the game called the Last Word.
Oh.
So it's the last word is and the first curse. Where do I need to be? That's fine. Crap.
Oh yeah, you're going to the Undercroft.
Evening, dudes. What's up?
Hello, Songbird.
But they're complete opposites. The Last Word is, at the time, was the only fully automatic hand cannon, and you shot it like Fan the Hammer style. The First Curse was the exact opposite. It had like massive range, and each bullet was the size of like a small dog, but it fired very slowly.
Over here.
Nope, you're right. Go. Oh, there he is. Right? No, maybe.
If only I knew
Oh,
there he is.
to help me with my study.
You were in his spawn point.
That's so useful. I'm glad
Sebastian,
that that's a thing.
it's been a while.
That I can just
It
swap
has.
out presets.
Glad you
for
received
spells.
my owl.
Yeah.
I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for
My
me.
father
counts for
would
something.
hear of this.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft.
I'm gonna
Not even
remind
the
you said
professors know
that
about
later
this
in this
place.
plot.
Father. Is his father dead?
Yep.
This way.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I need to go get more of those.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. Lumos.
What? Why did that not? That's the one I want. Which, I mean, I probably should bring Lumos as well, but... Why? Oh, wait. That's why.
Lumos.
Enter the Undercroft.
There's got to be something said about the name Undercroft.
I love that it had to close the door right behind me. Couldn't let Sebastian
How
in
did
as
you
well.
find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
And I was conveniently
He
ahead of
named it
us.
the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
You might
With my
want to
sister.
clean your Undercroft.
Anne.
Kind of messy.
She loved
Hydrate.
that infernal game.
You should always clean your Undercroft before you
What
have
I
people
wouldn't
over.
give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would
Sister's
safeguard
dead
this
too.
place. So please,
Nope,
keep this
sister's
between
not dead.
us.
Oh.
He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we
Just
met.
tragically dying, but
I
not
wouldn't
dead
want to
yet.
jeopardize that.
I see.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Wow.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient.
Well, yeah, you can't
Not
reverse
surprising, I
the
suppose.
default.
Ollivander always says, the
Accurate.
wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of
Gaunts.
secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his
Those are
family?
assholes.
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the four
Ominous
founders of
comes
Hogwarts.
in here and catches us. We just gotta
Obsessed with
stand
blood
really, really
status,
still.
most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Otherwise
Really?
forbidden spells.
Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse.
The
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
But it is my favorite. It's part of my
A
favorite
proper
combo.
magical education ought to include all magic.
That's
thoughts exactly.
that's
A
not
spell
what
like
my
Confringo
dialogue
is
option
only truly
said.
dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught.
Isn't that the worst when they give you like a
To be
2-word
fair,
sentence
I'm
and you're like, yeah,
admittedly
that sounds
partial
right,
to
and
more
then it is
fiery
not
forms of
what you
magic.
thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
You should learn it. I can teach it to you safely
Because
here.
that's I agreed with the. It sounds ridiculous to not.
It may take
teach,
a while
like,
to get
a
the feel
blasting
for
curse.
it.
That seems like it
Mimic
would be
my wand movement.
part of self-defense.
The
Right.
incantation
But, like,
is Confringo.
No, proper
Very well.
magical education should include all magic.
I played a video game where one of the options was like, that's great, and I thought they meant like, that's great, but then they were like, oh god, this is gonna be awful, this is so great, and I'm like, uh-oh.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Blow them up.
Stick
I
to
mean
the
the
targets,
dummies.
though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go
Keep
at
your
those
Undercroft
candelabras.
intact.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Accio! Confringo!
Things are getting hot in
That's
your
it.
Undercroft.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sure.
Sure.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something
we
was
trust him?
missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood?
I mean, he didn't rat us out.
He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade,
But
did
did he
Nothing
have
gets
an
past
ulterior
you.
motive?
I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think
didn't
I
get to
took
choose,
from a
I'm
vault
just
in
telling you now.
Gringotts.
Gringotts.
Okay, well, never mind.
When
Guess
were
we're
you
telling
there?
them.
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that,
A port key? To Gringotts?
well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I did say, I think last time, that any adult who asks, nothing.
Yes.
I will definitely tell
You must
a
promise
child
to keep this between us.
this
I
terrible
trusted you with
secret.
knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
It definitely does.
Well,
I have.
when you do know,
several times.
tell me. I've been studying
Are
archaic
you
forms of
telling me
magic
the
for
goblins
ages.
are wielding
Perhaps we
wizarding
can help
magic?
each other. In the
Are
meantime,
you
with
racist?
both
I didn't know
Rookwood
that before
and
we had this
Ranrock after you,
conversation.
I suspect a bit more time
got
practicing the
awkward.
blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When
Dude,
I
I've
head
got
to
a rule.
Feldcroft,
You're
I'll
safe
send
from
you
any
an owl.
adult, but any child who wants to know where the fucking Undercroft is. I tell them the whole story up until now. Now, being the, whatever moment I'm having the conversation.
Hello, Sebastian.
Oh, your
Right.
rule's about to be tested.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
There's an Undercroft? I had no idea. Did you see anything?
Hydrate.
You have a rule.
I mean, I do, don't I?
You do. You have a rule. You said it. You spoke it.
Yeah, but that was in response to him saying, what was it? Keep quiet about the Undercroft? Or like keep it as, what did he say?
Keep it a secret. Because Ominous doesn't want people around his Undercroft. And honestly, I feel that.
True.
So would you like to say that Sebastian showed you his Undercroft, or that you stumbled across it?
I feel like it's better if it's an accident, right?
What if he doesn't believe you?
Well, he's blind. I'll just float away.
I'll lie.
That's a good question.
Oh, moral dilemma.
Uh-huh. I'll lie
That
for you,
room's called the
Sebastian.
Undercroft.
I guess.
You're weak.
Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me.
Bah.
No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
Oh.
I'm not afraid to exploit
Oh.
that connection if I
You're one
need
of
to.
those.
Yeah, I really, yeah, no need for threats, bro. I wasn't going to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is
mean.
going to get an
Yeah, I know.
earful about
Like,
this.
I'm about to be intimidated by the blind guy. My
I don't know.
will
My
hear
mom
about
was
this.
blind, and she could kick the ass out of anybody.
Right.
I will say that he's a whiny bitch for saying my father will hear about this.
Yeah, for real.
You are avoiding that poor girl's quest so hard.
Uh-huh.
She's like, will somebody help me? And you're like, oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, alright, never mind. Bye.
You want me to do what?
Alright, so we've learned the fuck you portion of my favorite combo. Are we gonna learn the go away portion?
Probably.
I've always said that travel broadens the
I'm
mind.
also having an issue with Twitch. That
There was a voice that I could curse. It would be that portrait's.
What issue are you having?
So if I go,
We
I
can
would
hear you,
like
by the way.
to teach you
To try and fight?
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's
It can be
just
used to
audio.
levitate
I can still
objects
hear
for a
the
short
audio.
time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Turn that volume off, please.
yeah. Been like this for a week. Just updated it too.
Alright, Titany.
I can't really type.
I gotcha.
That's all.
It's probably a bug in the app then if you just updated it.
Well, it's weird because it happened like last week,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just remembered like, oh, let me see if there's anything.
Where are you
It
going?
was.
I'm looking for cabbages.
Oh yeah, you and your cabbages. Oh no. Caldazar says Destiny matchmaking is the worst.
He's probably been playing PvP. Or trying to. Well, I guess.
Handy
there aren't any
resources.
You
Can you
can't
grow your cabbages?
imagine.
Not right now. I can't.
Oh, yeah, you can grow cabbages. You should grow cabbages.
I don't have those seeds yet.
We can buy them from Hogsmeade. It's fine. You got money, right? You're not poor in this game, are you?
I'm always poor in every game. No, I have money, I think.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Where are you going now?
To potions. I won one game and it has put me against fire teams the next 4 matches where I am top of the losing team. Yikes.
Oof.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech. Stirred clockwise.
I'm sure there's a weight circle somewhere. Okay. Do we have to find the professor, maybe?
Students are in here now.
Uh-oh, did it glitch? Are we glitching?
There it went.
Oh. Well, we went the wrong way now. We're on the outside.
Poof.
Okay, I have a really, really hurtful question.
Okay.
Why was Ominous at the front of the class?
Ah.
Is there a difference?
How are your assignments coming along?
Probably very minute, but you might be able to hear him better.
Hmm.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Did I see a
Patrol
page?
had no
Do a Revelio. I think I saw a page.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso.
Depulso.
Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
How hard is this on the PlayStation controllers?
This? That's
Yeah.
really easy.
Oh, okay.
You just point the stick.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps bet.
It's a purple spell. It's the one that looks like the hand flicking away as it's like, go away.
Go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
No, totally do the classmate.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Look at you even aiming. I didn't realize aim was a thing, by the way, when I first started playing, and I had taped a little piece of tape with an X over it where the spells went to.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. I'd surely.
Okay. The map chamber. Wingardium Leviosa.
That is helpful for when you're out and about in the world.
Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. I should probably empty my inventory, huh?
Oh, you know what we never did?
What?
We never reset your bucket goes on.
Ooh.
Bar.
I can probably do that pretty easily.
I forgot about that. You put your hat on in game, and I was like, oh, you have a hat in real life.
Boop.
I was gonna say, if you take much longer, I'm gonna have to start tap dancing.
There you go.
Hooray!
My mother was shocked the first time I sent it out.
Oh, the door's broken.
Oh, we're going to the map room?
Yep.
Nice.
If only a new student would help me with my studies.
A new student specifically. Damn. You really don't want me to do any of my own work, huh?
I love your dedication to the game. I was very much like, oh, is there a flute fireplace there? I'm doing that. I don't walking.
Well,
Walking
it's
is
just-
for the moles.
Well, it's
What are you up
yes,
to
that's
now?
true. It also is padding runtime and looking damn good at the same time. Hey, Mallory, fix the thing. Sean has finished the main story.
Oh, yes. I finished the main story and I am attempting to be a completionist for the first time in my entire life.
to see you.
That's a weird thing to say to a student who just walked into your office.
Finally.
Yeah.
Minister
What if it
Spavin
had been
talks
somebody
more than he
else? Like,
listens,
oh, I was
ranted on
expecting
and on
someone
about
else.
rogue
Go away.
dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which,
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
his great niece.
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find
How
his ghost.
chipper you went to
Who on
Azkaban. You went to
earth is
Azkaban? It was
Richard Jackdaw.
quite
He
an
was a student
adventure.
here long ago.
There were people dying,
he told me
people
about a
secret
screaming.
I
It was
went there,
basically
and
the
right
worst
next
place
to
I've ever
Jackdaw's
been to in
skeleton,
my entire life, and that
I found
includes
the
the
missing
half
pages.
of carriage
found
that
the
was being
pages.
eaten by a
I
dragon.
did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they
What
contained,
an awful
when I found the
experience.
pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Do we trust Fig?
Not really. He seems like a creepy old guy.
Right? Like, we think he's gonna turn on us at any minute. Like, he's like, yes, lead me to the source of power.
I don't think he's gonna
The
turn
room's
on us
called
at
the Map
any
Chamber,
minute
by the way.
because
And the portrait of Percival
we
Rackham awaits us
are
there.
needed to continue to
Professor
see like the ancient magic
I'm
or
forward
whatever.
to meeting him.
But I
How
do
did
think
this
that
Jackdaw get the
at this
pages
point, I
from
don't
the
trust
book?
him enough not
Evidently,
to,
Peeves
you know,
stole
expect
them,
him to
and
turn on
Jackdaw
me
stole them from him.
at the end.
Oh, Peeves.
Like, here is this phenomenal magical spell. Fuck you, kid.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Alright, as usual, if I can, I am going to kick off your progress bar. If I can.
Why?
Alright, it worked.
You just like seeing me in the hat.
I do. I do. I like the hat.
This
Is that Halo?
promising.
Kaldazar redeemed a hydrate. Is that a pool? I got a rule about not being in pools. Oh, he's staying down. We're good.
He's also a wizard.
I got a rule about not standing on pools. Oh, yep, yeah, no, he is.
There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
That was weird.
His wife, the dead wife.
Yeah, I figured, but like odd of him to just say that.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How
He
you
paused
do,
a really
Professor
long
Fig?
time before saying mentor.
And you,
This
my
is
young
my
friend, see now why you
mentor.
needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
It takes
Do you
exactly
recall
36
the pensive
crickets
memory
to break
you
the
viewed
spine
in
of
my
a frog
vault in
if it's been out in the
Gringotts?
sun for 14 days. That's invaluable knowledge, as in it has no value.
Is that a real fact, though?
You and your friend Charles
No,
spoke of the
but it's
portkey and
invaluable
of trials
knowledge
you'd created
'cause it
for one
doesn't
who
have
could see
value.
traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles
clipping
is
your
another
fake
of the
fact?
keepers, a designation we gave ourselves
I did
centuries
that
ago,
entirely off the cuff,
in light
too.
of
I
the
was
knowledge
like,
that we have been
I was
bound
like,
to keep
crickets.
hidden,
And then it just went from there.
until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The
Bodes
trials
well.
were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands.
Does not fall
They
into
will
the
test
wrong
your
hands.
abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you.
Well, I
It
don't
will
have
take
that,
time.
So.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
Yeah.
We have waited this long, Professor
Too
Fig.
bad.
Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Nope.
Then, in the light of your considerable
damn it.
skill and all you
Yeah, that
have
was
already
an option.
accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial
half expecting
marked on the
someone in
map
this game
below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist
At
you in
some
locating
point
the
to
trials,
react like the
they
the
may be
dog cookie
completed
lady when
only
someone's like, the
by
goblins
one
got
with
magic.
our ability.
No.
No.
Shall we have
Not
a
the
look?
goblins.
I know that
Next
tower.
it'll be
It's
house
not far.
elves.
You may have seen it
Have
yourself.
to wash my own Dirty underwear. I wasn't paying attention. What were we supposed to look familiar at?
There's a location of a trial on the map below your feet.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe.
Are we fighting now? Like, are we
Join
angry
me
at each other?
as soon
What's
as you
the deal
can.
here?
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then,
I feel like your character gets
Be
snarky
careful.
for no reason whatsoever. Like,
do not tell
I'm 15
anyone
years
where
old.
you're
I've got to
going.
be snarky every now and then.
Right.
Like, sometimes you're very mature for your age, and then you're like, oh, right, I'm 15. Snark, snark, snark.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Ooh, I did this the wrong way. There we go. Stealthy. Glacius, the freezing spell. Wow.
Ooh, Glacis is a fun one.
Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station. Pop balloons around the Quidditch pitch. Easy. I just wanna fly.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No. It's the same adventure, just at a different point. How do I fly? I can't remember. Hang on.
Not for nothing, but I couldn't do the next part of the song when you said I just want to fly, and for a brief second it sounded like the Daffodils were doing great. I just want to fly.
Brooms.
What kind of brooms? Did you equip the broom? You got a broom?
I have a broom. How do I equip it? Is it in gear?
I don't... You
Broom.
hit and hold
It's in.
tab, and then left click your mouse button. Or sorry, you push 3. I don't know how you equip a broom.
I have it equipped.
Okay, get on your broom then.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
You hold your
just
hand
do
over it and you say up firmly.
Go up.
Let's see. Oh, I see dismount. Take off. Ooh, take off might be it. What's take off?
No, it's the different sets.
Just start button mashing. You'll get it.
I don't think I will.
You might blow yourself up, but you'll get it. Yeah, that, and then yeah.
I got it.
Hooray! Those daffodils are still singing. Your character's mooning us.
Good.
So we're popping balloons
We're
around
popping
the Quidditch
balloons
field.
and learning a freeze.
Jesus, Levi, you're slow and mild-tempered.
Yeah.
You gotta get 5 of them.
Got him.
Ooh, yeah.
And now we're off.
You wanna fly to Hogsmeade?
That's what we're doing.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
Yeah. We're much more of like the that's us.
Nice.
Not whatever we were doing.
That's fair.
Let's fly over the lake.
Big ass lake. It's a Merlin puzzle. That one's the parkour puzzle.
Ooh. Can I go up? Thanks.
Are you having trouble controlling your wood?
The camera doesn't want to, like, if I'm turning, the camera doesn't want to, like, turn by itself, I guess.
This was my complaint to you.
Oh, yeah?
This is why I dislike the brooms, because on the keyboard, your mouse controls your camera view,
right?
And then your keys control the direction you're moving in. And if you go left, you've also got to move your camera left while you're going left.
Revelio.
The camera does not care what direction you're in.
I see.
Oh hey, there's spiders.
Accio. Confringo. Depulsor.
Try not to fall.
Accio. Confringo.
Ooh, it also does less damage than
I like
careful.
Incendio.
Yeah, you can do Confringo and Incendio because you're bringing them to you, and that's why this combo is not come here, fuck you, go away.
I see.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know what that is. That's for a Cairn. Cairn? Cairn? Is that how they're pronounced? The temple things?
Yeah, cairns are like graves.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. And then, yeah, get rid of your light spell for Confringo.
I mean, that's true, I could.
What good is Lumos gonna do you in combat? You're just gonna I'm shining a flashlight on you.
I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, actually this is kinda like the combat preset, I guess.
Yeah. I'll use my flashlight on you.
Confringo.
Come here. Aw, you didn't do the spell order.
Well, no, because Confringo's got a longer range. So you shoot that one off first, you summon them, you Incendio, and then you blast them away.
Well, those guys, fire doesn't work well on those guys.
Incendio.
You were supposed to come.
They're too big. It's a big boy. Do you have Leviosa?
Not equipped.
Confringo.
No.
Oh, so there's dueling feats on these too. Like you launch an object at an enemy with the pulso.
Incendio.
So those guys, do you care if I give you combat tricks?
No, give it. I just used Leviosa on the one, and its tongue was stuck up.
Yeah, so when you use Leviosa on them, their tongue starts to levitate, and then you can use Defindo to slice their tongue off, and they pretty much one-shot kill.
Nice.
when I'm playing the game by myself, I am in combat, and like you have to wait a second for the combat feat to come up.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I have their attention, and they're starting to cast on me, and I'm like, could you guys wait a second? I have to see what I need to do to you.
Yeah.
Please hold. Uh-oh, Summoner's Court. Oh, do you want to play against this freckled person?
Not particularly. I came out because I thought she was going to be outside, but she's been inside.
Oh, follow your book. Book is behind you.
There you are. The crossbond.
There you are. Not now. Following my book. You overshot your book.
I know. I wanted to make sure that I had that
travel
one.
broadens the mind.
And then I saw it as I was like,
I think
alright, well, I'm already here.
Okay, I was gonna say, as long as it's lit green and you have it.
Yeah.
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Sure.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again.
Yeah.
Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to
Let us
your
get
wand
started.
work.
Glacius! Go away! Frozen!
Mallory writes, Levi, would you rather a baked sweet potato
fries,
or sweet potato
please.
fries? That was a paragraph, Mallory. That was a paragraph. Also, I guess you're having honey mustard
Well
chicken
done.
tenders.
I'd recommend that you practice
green
your
beans.
new spell
And
here
sweet
in my
potato
office
fries.
before taking it out into the world.
Confringo! Accio! Glacius!
Hitting them quickly.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking that.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
I got a spell.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Oh no, you didn't have to cast it. Didn't we rearrange the do song?
Oh. We did, but that's not what I thought we were doing.
Oh. Are you gonna play Summoners?
I could, but I don't think I want to.
Summoners is an awful game.
Yeah? What makes you say so?
I hate Summoners. Pop the balloons. Are you excited at the prospect of breeding animals?
Specifically breeding them? Not really. I like the idea that you can make like a little sanctuary for them. That sounds cool. I am going to Hogsmeade because where is the Beast by
What are you looking for?
Magic seeds. Magic Neep.
The Neep, but there's also another one too. And I want to say Chomping Cabbage might be the other one.
Lead to
but we'll find out.
Hogsmeade.
Just
hello. Be with you in a
sitting out
bit.
here all night, buddy. Like, all right, I guess.
He prefers it.
Bucksweed seed. Yeah.
Now, you let me know if
Not
there's anything
grass
else
seed.
I can help you with.
Mallow sweet. Shrivel fig. Fertilizer. I've used all of my money. So
You've
we're
a
gonna
good
sell-
head for business, haven't you?
That's an increase. That's an increase. That's a decrease.
I'm gonna take
one
what
can say
I've
I don't
got
keep a
on
stack
off, and then I'm gonna sell it to you.
I need you to turn around for a second. I gotta put the better shit on.
Decreased damage taken from trolls. Wow. What was it? One of these? How? I'm not a fan of like the capes.
No capes.
Cloaks are fine, and robes are
Capes
cool.
get caught on things. The cape, you get sucked into an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Yeah, sure.
It's a weird statement.
No one
Why
can
do
say
you
I don't
not
keep
sell
a
the
stacked shelf.
cabbage seeds?
What?
This guy doesn't sell the cabbage seeds.
No one can say I
No,
don't keep a stacked
that's a
shelf.
different shop. But also, you missed a glowy paper thing.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
No, the fucking scroll.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Ooh, I got a challenge. Zonko's
Your
Chief
chomp-
Prankster.
Chomping cabbages are all the way up in the upper right-hand corner. My dyslexia was getting the better of me. That
Oh,
one,
like
all the way up there,
there.
where, right under world map. Yep,
Dog
that
Weed,
should be where it is.
Death cap. Oh dear God. I can't fly here?
Nope, no broomsticks allowed in Hogsmeade.
I can't even do it like out here? This is still
Nope,
Hogsmeade?
you're still in Hogsmeade.
That's dumb. I'm
You
not
can
on
go through the
road.
graveyard.
Yeah, fuck them. Never mind. Can't jump that fence apparently.
Almost like it's
Guess
why
I'll
it's
take
there.
the road.
Lumos.
Did you see that I'm naming my my magic deck the Church of England?
Yeah.
Cake or death? I'll have the cake, please. Cake or death? We're all out of cake.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Are you sure? Good questions.
Dogweed, death cat.
Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Let's
Mind where
have
you're
you
aiming
leave here
that thing.
alive.
Oh, hello.
I got
Ooh,
sued the last
sorry, I'm in
time I
bit of
killed a
tizzy.
customer.
I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping.
Oh,
I
good.
suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray.
Okay, yeah,
By
that is
the
your own
way,
fault.
Beatrice Green is
got
the
some
name,
wicked
but
eyeliner
you
on.
may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
Yeah,
If
you
there's an
said that
uprising,
already.
You'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no
I
mood
feel
for
like
a
you're
clear up.
stuck in a roundabout conversation.
What do you have for sale?
I want to give you money.
say
Can
we
you
show
shut
you
up
some
and
of
let
what's
me give you money?
available.
For real. A venomous tentacular.
Such a wee bairn giving a thrashing to a troll.
Okay, we're good.
I can't believe it. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Cabbage that eats you back. Wise
That's all
purchase.
shiny paper. Shiny paper.
Revelio.
You know, from now on, I'm just gonna randomly go do 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 when I see him.
Do it.
There we go. We'll see if you pick up on the hints.
I mean, I know they give me stuff, but like I kind of don't care about them as much.
Can you be invisible? You can get 500 monies right
I
now.
can, but I'm about to. I had to go out of sight first.
At a moment.
Always so
Hooray!
sad. But now I've only got like 500 monies. I think. 500 monies exactly, almost. 22. Exactly almost. I was off by 22.
Exactly almost.
Listen, 50% of the time it works every time.
Those are how stats work.
Oh.
Oh. Are you it? Oh.
How did I miss this?
You might have just gotten it.
I love it.
Yeah, I can tell. There's a badger on it.
It's a little badger. It's a fox! Oh.
You're a sucker for branding, if nothing else.
I really am. Do you know why? Because
Why?
nothing has Hufflepuff on it, ever.
That's fair. Although, your bag should be getting in sometime soon.
True. It's a scarf that's got the Hufflepuff badger on it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
So, my journey to becoming a Slytherin actually started with Tiffany in a role-playing game that she homebrewed.
Okay.
And we rolled a dice to determine the house we were in, and I got Slytherin, and I was really mad about it for like 10 seconds before I was like, no, I'm gonna lean into this.
There you go.
And that's why I'm the evil villain I am today.
Well, there you go. Hogwarts, Hogwarts.
Teach us something new. Or is it please? I think it's teach us something please, where we be young and fresh or old with knobby knees.
There you go.
Also, I heard Tiffany shouting in the living room, but I don't know what she said.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Couldn't have been that important.
She'll put it in chat.
Ah!
What are you hang?
Cats came flying in here. No?
Oh yeah, you're cockeyed. You gotta make it straight. Aldazar says Ravenclaws are way more evil than Slytherins. I don't know if I agree with that statement.
That's not good. We'll put it next to this lamppost. How about that?
Mallory asked if you can pet another cat for her in the game during the stream.
Sure.
It's gonna cost you, Mallory, 10 bits.
10 bits.
Are you making multiple tables so you can have multiple cabbages?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
cabbage.
Select shit again. It's like just like that. It's almost like I remember how to play the game.
You should be able to fit 2 tables in that corner.
Most excellent.
Aldazar writes, no, it's true. Ravenclaws will stab you in the back for a good grade. A Slytherin at least has the dignity to stab you in your front.
Incorrect pot size.
Oh no, they need medium pots.
How do I make medium pots? Oh, medium planters?
Yes,
Oh,
you can buy them
damn.
from the Scrolls place. If you, yeah, if you go to the planters and then scroll down, you see on the sidebar how your circles are at the top. Yeah,
I see.
Oh, why can't you do it? Oh, you need to purchase it.
Right. I have
purchase
no
the
money.
one that gives you like 2.
What?
Some of the planters have multiple pots.
Oh yeah, I got
The tables.
Alright, well I probably better start the quest then, because that's how you get money, right? Because you get shit.
Is it? I thought it was killing people. Killing people is how I get money.
Well, yeah, because in a roundabout way.
I commit war crimes. I loot the bodies.
Oh my god, that's so far away.
Are we gonna teleport? Can we teleport somewhere?
Yeah, to Jackdaw's tomb, which is the closest thing.
thing sounds loud and scary. Is it loud for you too?
Yeah, it's this door opening.
Oh. Never been so scared of a door opening before.
Away!
Away!
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum,
We're good. No, we're
the
fine.
slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
You got it.
Oh, you're doing that quest. Okay. What are you doing? You practicing? You practicing killing things?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get good at it.
Confringo.
Hooray.
Revelio. Confringo.
Summon 2 enemies. Summon enemies.
Accio. Glacis. Confringo. Capulso.
Got him.
8 legs is simply too many.
8 legs is simply too many. There's equip, so you know we're done. But Mallory's Awesome has cheered 500 bits, so I have to put the thing on.
Also, you gotta go pet a cat at some point in the stream.
I do have to go pet a cat. Caldazar wants another hydrate.
That's the hat of invisibility.
Yeah.
Did you hydrate?
I just did. Alright, we're gonna
Cat.
Huh?
Amantai says cat. Damage a frozen enemy.
Clouds are dark.
Oh, never mind, you left.
That's true.
You're being noticed. You've been noticed.
Oh, it's a.
Oh my god, by a troll! We gotta go! We gotta go! We gotta go! If you. Alright, so hit your. Yeah, and then hit the thing to throw the rock.
Nice.
R1, I think is what it says.
Stupid one.
Oh, I'm holding the button.
Yeah, oh yeah, don't hold the button. Yeah, now get him.
Confringo.
Get him. You got it. It's a troll! Troll's in the forbidden forest! Do the thing. Oh, he knocked you out. Do the thing. Hooray! You missed it! I thought you had a class on how to handle your balls.
I did. I'm slacking.
Here's.
Okay, that was not me. I was pressing the button.
Stupid one.
Yeah, you can just tap it. You don't have to hold it. Oh, I don't know what that does. Oh, what did you do? Did you combo?
I used,
Alright!
Confringo.
I used
Yeah, you need a
ancient
troll.
magic, and I grabbed his club and whacked himself with it.
Nice.
Troll bogeys. There's an item right there, so we're gonna go away.
We're not gonna be here. That's 2 trolls too many. Do you have any more Wiggenwelds?
I think I've got like 4. Oh yeah, I've got 3 of them.
Oh, I'm being told that the game sound was very overpowering during the combat.
Ooh. Well, we'll turn it down then.
Or I'll just scream louder.
We are not Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly,
see
however,
those
I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Good thing I just upgraded that.
Dude.
Are you going to disillusion?
Fudge, Fig, whatever your name is. Aren't you
for
supposed to be invisible right now, my guy?
Quickly now.
There he goes.
There we go.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalis! This will
If you run
permanently
up to the enemy, you
incapacitate
can
a
do
weaker
that.
or significantly damage a stronger one. Have you watched the new Mandalorian episode? I have watched like 2 episodes of season 2, and that's about it.
This is Instinct says, hey guys.
Well done.
Hello.
Revelio.
No, he's fine. He's fine. We're good.
Okay.
No, it's good.
Just run.
Fine.
Run.
Where are we going?
Something here.
I don't know. Get him. He's looking at you. I don't like the way he's looking at you. Get him. Oh, his back's turned to you. I don't know. Goblins look the same from the front as the back to me. Is that racist?
A little. But not unforgivably so, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, I guess, murder all of these people.
Go for it. They're clearly all bad guys.
Revelio.
What was...
There must be something here.
Below.
Ramrock said so.
Get him.
Who's there?
Good job. There's a talent upgrade where you can petrify groups of people too.
Nice.
That is very helpful.
Brown leather fingerless gloves. Ooh, I do like some fingerless gloves.
Orders.
Search the
Directly
tower
from
and surrounding
Ranrock.
area. Look for
These
anything to do
orders
with the
indicate that
names.
they're after something
What
to
you
do
find
with
here could be the
names.
key to Goblin
What
kind
names?
finally taking
And
its
why
rightful place in
here?
the world, Renner. Thank God he wrote that in plain English. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I will draw blood.
I will draw
Explain
blood.
the stench.
It's got the yellow force field.
Thanks, babe.
Let's get this over with.
I don't like that
It's
they're
got a
popping in
purple
and
force
out.
field.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Another unwise coming back this way.
Stupefy. You can R1 and hit him with a rock. Oh, also heal. Heal. Heal.
I won't rest.
Oh no, he's only got one more heal.
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Did you make your catchphrase? Then there's one more.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic
There you
towards
go.
wizard kind.
I think
This
Fig
is
got him.
different somehow. Looks like we found the entrance.
Thanks.
Found the entrance. Open, says me.
Open sesame.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Really?
He lies. That's a lie. That is a
I kind
bold-faced
of
lie.
figured.
Revelio.
Oh, nice broom.
I wonder who this
That's like
is.
when you're young and you ask your parents questions and they're like, "We'll tell you later," in the hopes that you forget. That's exactly what that was.
Yeah.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
A rat! Oh shit. Oh,
Good
rat.
for you.
What's the point?
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Wow.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hold up, there's a lock there? I gotta go back there then at some point. I didn't realize there was a lock. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know how to unlock a level 3 lock.
See.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this
the
tower,
goblins aren't supposed to know where my money is.
The threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Do you trust Professor Fig? No, I do.
Nope.
Damn!
A reservoir of ancient magic.
By the way, I love the fact that in the map room he's like, go to this tower and meet me there. And then you go there and he's like, I'm surprised to see you so soon.
Bit odd, yeah.
Well, you see, in his day, they didn't have brooms or flu.
Ah, yeah, so
and you can't believe how... Never mind.
Never mind. Hello? Who lives down here? The first trial.
Ruh-roh. Are you ready for a trial?
I guess so. Not guilty.
Objection. Sustained. Redirect.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Wow.
Just take a moment to appreciate the architecture. It's like, just, it's so pretty.
It is very pretty.
Hey boys, you here to kill us?
Are you going to come alive and stab me in the ass?
Maybe don't jump.
Can't tell me what to do.
Yeet.
Impressive.
Investigate.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Yeah, it's whispering sweet nothings into my ear, and I kind of don't like it. Oh, we're back underwater, I guess. Give gray Quidditch gloves. Give striped house color scarf. Ooh, I like that. Might be. I don't know. I like the badger though.
Badgers. This hallway gives me anxiety.
I know, right? It's gross.
Revelio.
Okay.
Ooh, not doors. That's fine.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Ooh. Would you look at that?
I've been impaled. Hey,
if
boys.
y'all come to life, I'm gonna come to death.
These are never a welcome sight.
Yeah.
At least I know what to expect this time.
Him and his cronies.
Uh-oh. Oh! You're playing on hard, aren't you?
Maybe. I was trying to get. I was aiming for the perfect go. Perfect parry.
Good stuff. When you do Glacius, you can do fire spells, and it does more damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's the theory is that they're cold, so then the fire reacts better. Fuck you, go away.
Oh.
He got up, and then,
he died again. I can't die if I'm not on my feet. Dies.
Aw, do you know how expensive that egg was? That egg was from the Ming Dynasty, man.
I swear there was another egg. Damn, I was gonna break the other one too.
Oh, that would have been mean.
Revelio.
You just walk into their house, breaking
their shit. Yeah, fuck them. I'm a
What
child.
have the keepers planned for me?
Do you think this one's timed?
I fucking hope not, but I think so.
Nope. Just trying to
I
give you
hate the
anxiety,
weird.
that's all.
Yeah, I hate the weird. Yeah. Why? Why is it a snake? It's the floor. Why does the floor need to be a snake?
They're just playing with your emotions.
Obviously. And it's working.
These look familiar.
Accio. No one makes me feel my own feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in a puzzle room, FYI.
Revelio.
Ooh, wait.
Accio.
So besides ignoring your destiny, what are you doing right now?
I'm trying to get to that chest over there.
I got you. Can you Accio it? Is it Accioable?
Negative.
That was a lot of vowels put together for me.
Bring it over this way.
Revelio.
Maybe you get it after you get your destiny.
Oh, it's inside. I don't think so, but I should probably get the destiny, huh?
Accio. That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
That's the face that my character made.
What was the face? I missed it. Well, I mean, to be fair.
That's true.
Now there's just creepy breathing in the background.
Yeah. I'll be taking those.
That's a door portal. Those are my abilities. Hey, there's a chest. You wanted that. You're like Surfing USA.
What did that burst of magic do?
It's not my fault. Sean's already.
Perhaps I should
He said the
examine things
words.
from both. More
Now it's
statues.
in my head. More statues, huh?
And
Fight
more
me!
Ming Dynasty eggs. Which you could probably throw the eggs at them.
Yeet!
Aww. Can you just save one of the eggs? They didn't even do that much damage. Oh, you might want to run. He's gonna land. Stabby, stabby. Oh, you got glowy things hanging out. Don't let your glowy bits expire.
Accio.
Alright.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
But where? Up here, probably.
Revelio.
Oh, it's just over in
Accio.
that sky. It seems
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
I did it again. Why did that need to be over here? I don't think it did.
Nope.
I did a
Accio.
Would you like a hint?
Sure.
The portal is blue on one side and red on another to distinguish the universes.
Okay. Oh.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no bridge.
Yeah.
You were able to get to the bridge through the stairs.
Whoa. Don't mind me just jumping from high places and killing my knees.
You're young, you'll get over it.
Over that way.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
I already did that.
Unidentified face item. Do I have to go back through the portal?
You went the wrong way.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, we already did that. Platform's right there. Good job.
I got there.
And as a reward,
I'll never get
you
used
get
to these floors.
you.
Yeah, I'll never get used to these floors. Why does the floor need to be a snake? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I see eggs. Does that mean there's a bad guy? Oh. Okay. You gotta break every egg, man. Oh, gotcha. I feel like the little guy should be easy to beat up. How many of the little guys are there? Accurate. Alright, hey big boys. Hooray! Ooh, good job. That was cool. Now you got 3 little ones. Bear, fuck you, go away.
I win, haha.
There's still a purple circle. What are we supposed to be doing?
Completing Percival Rackham's trial.
Why is there a purple circle there? Is that where we came from? Clearly not.
Oh.
Oh no!
It looked like there was gonna be floor when I went through.
There's not. The floor is a lie.
The floor is a lie.
Oof.
Come with me.
Can you get your thing to that thing? Is that a thing that can happen?
Probably not.
That was close. Hooray! Can you jump? Hooray! We're not dead!
We're gonna live! We're gonna die!
That was my favorite part of that book. I'm gonna live! I fucked up, I'm gonna die! This seems like a grand stairwell. That's a bad sign, isn't it?
Probably. You're me without my cabbages.
Oh no! No cabbages!
My cabbages!
It's okay. It's only really a big deal if they
5
give you wicked
potions. Yeah. Alright, fuck them up. Let's get it.
It's only a big deal if they give you the wicked wells. No!
Confringo. Glaciers. Accio. Repulsor.
Protego. Move the other way. Aw.
I
saw the floor started to glow.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. Words. Oh. Well, you are doing a good job. You are certainly winning.
I was expecting Glacius and Depulso to work better together than they did.
He's a big guy.
Hey.
Lightning! Ah! Get him, get him, get him!
Confringo. Glacius.
Oops. Get out of his foot range.
He's gonna step on me.
Ooh! You gotta hit that orb with the color spell.
I see.
Otherwise it comes at you no matter what. Yellow. Alright. You're doing great. You're doing way better than I did. Purple. I mean, that worked.
Yeah.
You're doing great. I get a lot of glowy things.
Glacius. Yeah, but he was about to do that.
That's fair.
I was casting spells.
Yellow. Hooray. Yeah, you're doing way better than me. Like, you have a plan. I was like, just casting random spells at him. Oh, this isn't working! I went through like all 20 of my Wiccan welds.
Nice. GG!
What a relief.
What a relief.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, good, and the floor stopped to move. Never mind. That's a big dude.
That's a big dude. We're not fighting him, are we?
I hope not. That's some God of War level shit. Elf-made ivory gloves.
Nice. Oh, he's got some of the jizz in his eye.
Oh. That's a problem, huh? One single drop of jizz in my eye.
Oh, this is the girl that
to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
Yeah, the other one that started as a 5th year.
What is it?
Yeah.
My father.
I got distracted by pillars.
I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. But the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough.
Why not?
I want to take away his pain.
Then kill him.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself.
Ooh, did she
Even
go
the
bad?
most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
Yeah.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
She gave him side eye as she left.
Yeah, she was like, we'll see about that one. Guess where I'm going?
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
I fucked with my dad's emotions and now he's
We shall let
lobotomized.
the others know.
But he's happy.
Very well. I shall see you then.
That's all we get.
Another memory.
Pensive artifact.
Now to find a way out of here.
Why, through the door, of course.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Wow. Boo! Kills him.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed.
That
So,
giant
you found the
stone man had a
portkey to
lovely beard,
access
by the way.
Professor
Very,
Rackham's vault,
very lovely.
and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you.
Oh, good.
Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well.
I don't know if I believe
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They
Goblins,
and their mentor,
Beth.
Professor
The
Fig,
goblins.
not only
goblins.
encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm
the
afraid it would
goblins.
be
They
wise
found
to
money.
halt the trials until we know more.
You can't trust the goblins.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then.
Thank you.
Professor, the name Rookwood. Do you think
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora,
Go look for yourself,
became
damn it.
Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can
I
find
saw
out.
a goblin once.
Of course.
Yeah, not all goblins know each other.
I know somebody who's friends with a goblin.
Before you go,
I got goblin friends.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am,
I don't
you
like
should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
That's a keeper.
Aw, you're a keeper.
I like to think that I'd be.
I watched you roll your eyes at that joke.
I like to think that I'd be like a beater.
That's right, I'm a debater. One would say I am the master debater.
Jesus. No, I was going with Quidditch positions, but I like where your head's at.
I was
Alright, I'm gonna take the hat off because it's just about 7 o'clock and I am not gonna start anything. I'm gonna call it here. So
say goodbye, Sean.
Say goodbye, Sean.
I should ask Sirona at the Three.
That's gonna do it for the stream. Thanks, Sean, for streaming with me. Mallory with 500 bits. Sean gave me 100 bits. And we had a lot of viewers tonight. That was cool. Hydrate, you got it, buddy. Last one of the night. Sneak it in. Alright. I'm not doing any more after the second one. Spend them at your own risk. But we should be back here again, same time. Well, not same time. It'll be a little earlier, 5 o'clock on Monday. And until then, I think I'm scheduled to stream Thursday this week. I'm gonna try. Mama Ty says hydrate. That's it. I'm done. Goodbye. Peace out.